A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And the three off target. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
And Austin calls their first time out of the game.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
So Vancouver ends up going with a new group. Chandler kicks to Finley. Irving attacking. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's McGrady. Offensive rebound. Austin leading by 4. And here they go. Here's Finley. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Dishes it to Griffin. Chandler with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Here's Irving. Pass to Griffin. Here's Finley. Off target from outside. To the middle. Stolen by Thompson. No luck. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Austin up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Austin.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
On the court for Austin, Rudy Gay is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Allen. Then it's Jordan. And it's Kidd in at the 1 spot. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Misses the 3. Vancouver trails by 6. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist to Kidd.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's Allen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And Allen drops them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Now here is McGrady.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Austin making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Vancouver shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Kidd against Jordan. Kicks it out to Gay. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Michael Jordan. Austin also changing it up. Kevin Martin is checked in for Nowitzki. Nash is subbed in for Jason Kidd. Austin leading by 5. Jordan. Blake Griffin pulls it in. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
For Vancouver, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Gay right side. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A nice shot by Jordan.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Now here's Rose. And out of bounds as Austin gains possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Nash the pass to Martin. He kicks to Gay. Matthews with the steal. And Griffin, here we go. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And again, it's Vancouver missing. Austin leading by 4. It's tipped. Inside. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Anthony. Matthews has got his first points in this one. Time called here. Austin decides to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Austin making some changes. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Klay Thompson in for Jordan. And Nash, here we go. Chandler, no good.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Martin with the bucket.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And Nash with a clear path to the hoop. Pushing it up. Thompson misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And out of bounds as Vancouver gains possession. Vancouver trails by 5. Anthony drives in. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Anthony's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Thompson. Up and in on the layup.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Rose dishes to Griffin. There's the pass to Rose. The shot is off. Chandler with the defensive effort. And it's Martin penetrating. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's a 7-point Austin lead. And we finished one half of basketball. Austin leads by 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And now the third quarter about to get going. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
They've got Anthony. Howard is out there with Griffin. Then it's Matthews, and it's Rose in at the point. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half. Gay with it. Now Anthony defending. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Kid against Rose. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Matthews. Rose goes in. Here's Howard. Anthony left side. Here's Rose. And it's Austin with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Jordan kicks to Kidd. Shot clock at 5. No good. So Vancouver will take it the other way. And Matthews now, top of the key. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
So Vancouver ends up going with a new group. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Austin. It's deflected. Nobody near Allen. Nailed from three-point land. Allen's got the lead up to 8 now for Austin. Wasted no time on that one. McGrady's got 8. McGrady's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Austin shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here is McGrady. 8 points for him. And now running up the court, Kidd pushing it up. And out of bounds as Vancouver gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's McGrady. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Kidd. A minute 50 left to play in the third. And Jordan sends it back. Here's McGrady.